Hey, Marriottas, we're back. We're back. So we're going to start our Women of the Bible. Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene is specifically mentioned 14 times in the gospel. On 9 occasions, she is in the company of other women. And the fact that she is usually named first suggests that she's more than likely played a leadership role among Jesus' female followers. All 4 Gospels note that Mary was among the witnesses of Christ's resurrection. And depending on which Gospel you are reading, either Jesus or an angel commissioned her to go and tell the disciples that he had risen from the dead. The commissioning to go and tell is an affirmation for her contemporary woman. Jesus was and is intentionally gender inclusive, established the place of women in the proclamation of the gospel through Mary. But who was this woman before her encounters with Christ? Some have said she was a prostitute. If Mary was indeed a prostitute, to have omitted the important facts from her title is contrary to the way in which biblical writers typically report the stories in the scriptures. A case is point in Rapid and Old Testament woman, which is listed in the New Testament among the faithful servants. Yet she never escaped the stigma of the title prostitute. More important than that, Mary Magdalene is presumed to have been a prostitute in the conditions from which Jesus liberated her. She has been possessed even with 7 demons, a fact mentioned in both Mark and Luke. Old Testament scholar Renita Williams, in Just a Sister Away, ventures to name, to name those 7 demons using paper that collectively describes mental, emotional, and spiritual conditions that women of all ages have struggled with. They are depression, fear, low self-esteem, doubt, procrastination, bitterness, and self-pity. We could add to this list jealousy, guilt, envy, discord, idolatry, and unforgiving spirit. But the great physician touched Mary and made her whole. She became a leader among women, a proclaimer of the gospel to the apostles, an avalanche to the, I can't say any words, and a servant to God's kingdom. For all women, Mary is a model of a wounded person who was healed and made whole by the love of Christ and called and commissioned by him to serve in his kingdom. That was a tough one to get through because I didn't really understand what they was trying to deliver. Okay, we're going to go on to daughter of Jairus. A Christian mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, guardian, or relative will spend a child's lifetime from infancy to adulthood comparing the phrase, just believe. These adults, concerned for their beloved children, their children's lives often find themselves going in prayer to Jesus, the miraculous master healer. These adults know that drugs, peer pressure, alcohol, gangs, suicide, depression, low self-esteem, violence, etc. has killed off the innocent or sickened the sons and daughters given to them by God. These believers know that if anyone can rescue their precious children from the deadly ills of society, Jesus certainly can. We learn in Mark that Jairus pleading for his daughter to Jesus made a difference. Jairus love his daughter, and lift her name up to Jesus. This kind and loving father continued to believe and had patience when Jesus stopped on the way to Jairus' house. During the stop, Jairus' servants arrived and told him that his daughter was dead. As soon as Jesus heard these words, he gave Jairus the encouragement he needed. Don't be afraid, just believe. When Jesus arrived at Jairus' house, people were weeping because the girl was dead. Jesus instructed them to stop weeping, for she was only sleeping. After he removed the doubters and unbelievers from the room, he took the little girl hand and said, Talitha cum, little girl, I say to you, get up. Immediately she rose from the grips of death. I'm certain every adult child who has experienced drugs, alcohol, suicidal thoughts, or other daily temptations can thank God for their parents' desperate prayers to a heavenly healer and redeemer who called them to raise above the things that wanted to destroy them. Now they too can thank God for Jesus. So parents, pray and plead and pray and believe that your child and those around you will get up as Jairus' daughter did. And I'll be back, y'all.